Good evening. Welcome on into the evening edition of From Day One. We pick up the court where we left it off. Possibly a rejudication might occur.
That releases them and releases them and releases them and does not hold them accountable. Because had you hit your mother or hurt your mother or your daughter or your grandmother, Mr. Lamas, you'd be having a very different view of what the consequences should be for this defendant.
Your Honor, you're right. I can never put myself in the shoes of a judge because I haven't been a judge. You're 100% right. But I do have some idea of the power y'all wield and the decisions y'all have to make. And I know y'all don't make them lightly. But Your Honor, I just wanted to make sure you understand, Your Honor, that this is a first-time offender. He's never been in trouble a day in his life.
Well, then you know what, Mr. Lamas? You should have asked that he be put in reflejo court. You want reconsideration? You want me to reconsider the sentence? That's his only option. He goes into reflejo court to salvage his deferred adjudication. It's not going to get expunged, but he'll keep his dismissal.
I was unaware that reflejo court applied to an MTR. That's my fault. I was unaware of that. I thought it was.
It's a brand new protocol we have started to use. So why don't you?
Okay, I was unaware of that.
So what you have right now? It's 3:37. You have until 5 o'clock for me to change this order. I'm going to give you all 30 minutes to figure this out. And if he's going to do reflejo court with the understanding he doesn't get the case expunged, he gets to keep.
Understand.
He gets to keep the dismissal through deferred adjudication. He doesn't get it expunged. And if he fails to do the program and gets kicked out, it's back to the full range of punishment all over again. As long as he understands that, and you want to talk to Ms. O'Reilly about it, and Officer Martinez about it, you got 30 minutes. I'm going to start my timer, and I'm going to be back on screen in 30 minutes.
Absolutely, Your Honor.
All right.
That's all my client ever
talk
wanted.
and confer about that.
But we are still waiting on him to be here, Your Honor.
Okay. Well, that doesn't mean the three of you can't talk about it.
Your Honor, I am not sure that this, I'm seeing previous charges. I'm not sure if there were convictions for this defendant. I'm not sure if they would be approved for reflejo court. I'm just going through and seeing if there were any convictions on these charges.
Right. This should be a first time family violence charge. If he has theft or other drug charges.
There are other family violence charges.
Okay, then I think the three of you need to confer and see if that last offer is appropriate. And if not, we'll find out in 30 minutes.
Okay. Sounds good, Your Honor.
So I'm going to turn off your video, and if you would stay muted, please, until your attorney comes back to the main session. Thank you.
I'm sorry, was that to me?
Yes, sir, it was.
Gonna start the video?
No, sir. Please keep it off for right now. We're going to keep you muted with the video off until your attorney comes back to the main session, sir.
Okay, I hope it's good news.
Let's open the record in 691-872 in the matter state of Texas versus Mansour Amadpour. And this is a case that was already heard today. The court has already ruled. During one of our pleas after this proceeding, I was informed that one of the attorneys had requested that we go back on the record to clear up some matters regarding this revocation. So whoever that was, go ahead and make your record.
Thank you, Your Honor. Previously, when we held the motion to revoke, the stake proceeded on an earlier MTR that was withdrawn. That MTR had a date of May 16th, 2023. We are still asserting a violation of condition number 4 from an MTR that has a date of September 12th, 2023. And the specifics of that condition are that they failed to report for the months of July and August of 2023. There was previous discussion over whether the defendant had attended an orientation session. And while our records indicate that it is true, what we had asserted that he had not attended his orientation by the 17th day of April of 2023, as alleged in the initial MTR, they did report on June 7th, 2023.
Okay. So now the state is asserting a different violation, also numbered under condition number 4 of the defendant's conditions of probation. Is that true? Correct?
Yes,
That-
it's the same condition.
It's the same condition of number 4.
Okay, but it is not that he did not attend orientation. Now you're telling me that the violation of condition number 4 was that he failed to report in August of 2023 and that he failed to report in September of 2023. Is that accurate, state?
In July of 2023 and August of 2023.
In July of 2023 and August of 2023. Is that accurate, state?
Yes.
Okay. And Mr. Ahmadpour, you're still under oath? Well, let's do it again just to keep it clean. Raise your right hand, Mr. Ahmadpour. Do you swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth under penalty of perjury should you make a false statement or lie to the court?
Yes, Your Honor.
Put your hand down, please. Mr. Ahmadpour, the state is alleging that you did not report to adult probation as court ordered for the month of July of 2023 and for the month of August of 2023. Is that true or not true?
That's true, Your Honor.
Okay, we still have a true plea from the defendant. Anything else from anyone else?
Your Honor, I would just say on my client's behalf, I have discussed with him the Reflejo court, and he's willing to do whatever the court wants him to do.
Well,
He's
he
willing
doesn't
to
qualify. I'm told that he does not have a substance abuse problem, and that is one of the pillar requirements to do the court.
That is correct. He does not have any substance
So
abuse
he
issues,
does not qualify.
but he is willing to do whatever the court wants him to do. whether
Okay,
it's
then he's
reporting
going to
to
serve.
the-
Then if that's what he's saying, then
Well,
the sentence, Mr.
if
Lamas,
I may, what I mean
go
by that,
ahead
he's
and
willing
make your record, Mr. Lamas. I'm going to just tell you right now, he's going to be revoked and the revocation order will stay in place. So go ahead and make your record.
Your Honor, I would just say on my client's behalf that he is willing to do whatever it takes to stay out of jail. He's never had any prior convictions. He has had some arrests, but they've all been dismissed. He's pleading to the court that he can do probation. He wants to do probation. He's been dealing with some medical issues where he almost lost his leg. We're not trying to make excuses for you about this situation, Your Honor. He just wants another chance to show the court that he can do this.
There's a game called baseball in America, Mr. Ahmadpour.
You're right,
Put
Your
your hand down, Mr. Ahmadpour. You're done talking. You get 3 strikes and then you're out in baseball and you put your bat down and you go and you sit on the bench. Your first strike, and as far as I see it, was you getting arrested for this offense. Your second strike was being put on probation and you not complying with that. And then probation withdraws a motion to revoke you based on your promise to them that you would do everything that they asked you to do. And then you didn't do that. That's strike number 3. Mr. Ahmadpour, you're out. The sentence stays in place. I am accepting the true plea for violation number 4 as pled by the state, failing to report for the months of July and August of 2023. The court is granting the state's motion to revoke Mr. Ahmadpour's probation and adjudicate his guilt of an assault bodily. Everybody muted, please, except me. The court is finding him guilty of the assault bodily injury married offense alleged to have occurred on the 28th day of August of 2022 in case number 691872. The court is sentencing him as he was warned more than once about what the possible outcome would be of this type of proceeding. He is being sentenced to 365 days at the Bexar County Jail. The court is fining him $4,000. He is ordered to pay court costs. The affirmative finding of family violence is issued yet again. He is prohibited by court order from possessing, purchasing, owning, or using a firearm, a gun, and ammunition. Upon his release from custody, he is prohibited from living anywhere, staying anywhere, visiting any location where firearms, guns, or ammunition can be found. He is prohibited from being a passenger or a driver of any motor vehicle in which firearms, guns, or ammunition can be found. And we are not restricting his right to hunt. We are restricting how he can hunt. He cannot use a firearm, gun, or ammunition to hunt with. He will get credit for the time that he served. That's 40 days. His time and money will run concurrent. He is to serve the remainder of his sentence at the Bexar County Jail, and Sheriff Salazar will determine whether he is eligible to either serve that sentence 1-for-1 or 2-for-1, based on whatever assessments they use at the jail to determine that. I've been told that violent offenders do not qualify for trustee status, and therefore he cannot earn a 3-for-1 on that sentence. Good luck to you, sir. That concludes today's proceeding, and everyone is excused. It is now
Please,
4:35,
one sentence, please.
and we are done.
One sentence, please. Can I talk? Can I say something, please?
Sir, the proceeding has already ended. Patrick, if you want another moment to speak to your client, I'll put you in a breakout room and I'll stay on. But court is concluded now.
I appreciate it, Civil.
Okay, I'll put y'all in there and then everyone else is excused. Everyone have a nice evening.
And that concluded the individual. It is too new, so we do not have any word as to if there were any appeals to the judge's sentence or not. But as of now, as far as we know here, Central, he is currently serving that 1-year sentence minus the time already served. I believe it was 40 days in county jail. Let me see if I can find a quickie. If we do, we'll do that. If not, probably bring this to a close. Alrighty, so we have a 4-minute one real quick. Let's go to Judge Simpson's court.
Continue in that matter. And I presume you're done also, Miss Zenda.
I am. I was just about to say it.
All right. Well, you have a great weekend. Miss Kirby, are you there? I see you.
Yes, I'm here.
All right, Miss Kirby, I guess everybody's mentioning it, and the court's going to take a moment of personal privilege here. Is this your last PCC day?
Yes, it is.
Miss Kirby, and if the recorder would take down the court's remarks and make this part of a separate record, please, for me. Miss Kirby, you've been with me on prelims for about 1.5 years. I will tell you, when they first told me you were coming over, I had great trepidation as to what was going to happen. Because your reputation had preceded you. I will just say on behalf of this judge and a very grateful court here at 14A1 that you've done an admirable job, going many times way beyond the call of what would be normally expected in the case. It has been, and I don't say this about attorneys often, but I will tell you, if you can mute that, please. I will tell you that it has been an absolute joy to work with you. You have a certain spunk and spark about you. I won't go into any stories about things that have happened, but you have had that. You bring an intellect and a zealous advocacy for the people to the court that is sometimes refreshing for the court, many times to maybe what may be the dismay of defense counsel in terms of your knowledge of the law and your persistence in pursuing what you believe is justice. But you have done us well here in Washtenaw County. We owe you a great deal of thanks. And I know that things will work out for you at the Attorney General's office. So our loss is certainly the state of Michigan's gain. But I also will tell you that should that ever not work out, should you ever decide that you want to come back to this place that quite frankly you have to call your home, you're always welcome back. And we would be grateful if that were to occur to have you back. But really, on behalf of myself and Alan, and my entire staff, thank you so very much for bringing all the joy and everything that you brought to this court. Thank you. Madam Recorder, please prepare those separate remarks of the court, prepare those in the form of a transcript as well as the video, and present those to Ms. Kirby so that she may maintain those into posterity. Thank you again, Kate, for everything.
Thank you, Your Honor. And I would make some comments back to you, but I will do that when I see you in person on Friday because I fear I might cry and I don't want to do that. So people can record it.
All righty. Thank you. Have a great weekend.
Thank you.
Actually, we'll see her next Friday. Court calls the case, People versus Marvin Howell.
Alec Jablowski for the people.
Good afternoon, Your Honor. Michael Vincent on behalf of Mr. Holland, who's sitting next to me in my conference room. Mr. Holland, state your name for the judge.
Marvin Holland.
Right. What are we doing on these cases?
Your Honor, we just were informed that there's a zip drive and.
Your Honor, we just need to drop off a zip drive to have evidence copied on that. So if we could just get an adjournment of the PCC, that would be appreciated.
All right.
And Your Honor, full confession, I don't know what a zip drive is.
I know, Mr. Vincent. Mr. Vincent, you don't understand what you look like on camera. I knew you had no clue what you were talking about. From the previous case, when you said, is this the one about the zip drive? And then when you got here, this one was all something about the zip drive. And you're like, no, you say something because I don't.
Exactly. Exactly.
Probable cause conference will be adjourned October 26, 2023, 9 a.m. or as your Zoom invite indicates, bond will continue. Thank you.
Thank you, Your Honor.
All right. I think that's it for us. That's a great note to leave on. All right. Thank you, everyone. Do appreciate it.
You are correct, Judge Simpson. It definitely is a great sentiment to leave on. And with that, we will leave for this day. Consider this an evening here from day one. As always, please help us like, share, and subscribe. Get us to 1,000 views. 1,000 subscribers, 50,000 views. So Boxy will send those nice red presents on over. Until then, thanks for watching from day one. Have a great night. We'll see you tomorrow.